Hi everyone, welcome to week 2 of my plant-based summer recipe club. This week is all about peaches and I'm super excited to share some shopping tips with you, storage tips, and also a mocktail recipe using peaches. Thank you for joining me today live, everyone. I am excited. Excuse me 1 minute. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me live today. I am sharing all about peaches. It is week 2 of my plant-based summer recipe club, and what I do is each week I feature a summer plant-based whole food produce, and I share with you recipes, easy to make plant-based recipes that you can make using the produce, along with shopping tips and storage tips and all that kind of fun stuff. And today is all about peaches. I definitely do not eat as many peaches as I should. I love them so much. They are just filled with so much flavor. And what I love is that they also are grown here in New Jersey. So it is always awesome to eat as local as produce as you can. It is just so good to do that so you can get as many nutrients out of the foods that you're eating and eating whole food plant-based foods. If you haven't joined yet my plant-based summer recipe club, there is a link in my bio that you can join, and it started last week, and last week was all about strawberries. So if you join in, no problem, I'll send you out the recipes. You can also join my channel, my plant-based lifestyle channel. I share daily recipes and inspiration there, along with you will get the recipes there as well. But if you have any questions anytime, be sure to DM me. Thank you so much for everyone who's joining me today. So I will dive right in. So peaches are a summer produce fruit, and as I said, is actually grown here locally in New Jersey, and some shopping tips that I will share with you. But before I get into that, also 2 other things. I will be sharing a I guess you want to call it like a mocktail recipe or a fresca using peaches, and this is so fun and fresh and refreshing. It's a great thing that you can serve even just on a hot day, or if you have guests over, they will absolutely love it. So I will share that recipe with you as well. There's also a live Q&A, so if you guys have any questions, you're welcome to leave them below, and I'm happy to answer them for you. But so with peaches, when you are shopping for them, you want to always look for ones that are kind of like all evenly, nicely colored, pretty firm, maybe a little squishy. If they look kind of wrinkled or bruised or too shriveled up, I probably would just skip those and pick out ones that are a little bit more fresh and vibrant. And also, if you smell them and they smell really sweet, then that's good, because the sweeter that they are, the riper that they are, and they will be just bursting with flavor. And I love that. Since I picked these up the other day, I've been making a bunch of peach recipes over this week, and I just can't get over how flavorful and delicious peaches are. And then also, when you are going to buy them, if you can purchase them organic, that would be great, because they are part of the Dirty Dozen list. And in the recipe ebook that you get every week, I do share the list with you. It does change every year. If you have questions about it, you go to the environmental working group. They share their all the produce that has like the Dirty Dozen or the Clean 15, and what that pretty much means is that if you're buying it conventionally, which is not organic, they could have a lot more pesticides on them. So they definitely suggest that peaches are on that list for Dirty Dozen. So if you could buy them organic, that is great. And also, if you go to farmers markets and there are peaches there, and even if they maybe are not stamped like USDA organic, you can talk to the farmers if they're there who's doing the farming, and they could be following like organic processes doing their farming. So that's also great to know, and it is great to just shop as local as possible and get to know your farmers. And I have shared before, like shopping plant-based on a budget, going to farmers markets or joining CSA is a great way to save money and getting local produce. And I share a lot of really easy to make recipes. I'm just a big believer in eating whole food plant-based foods. They're filled with so many nutrients, and it's really super easy to do, and all my recipes are very, very easy to make. And then when you're storing your peaches, when you purchase them, if they still are kind of hard and you're not going to eat them right away, you are welcome to leave them out on your cabinet, on your countertop. But if they start getting very ripe and you're not going to eat them, then what I would do is I put them in the refrigerator at that time. But peaches do continue to ripe after they're picked, so that is good, not like last week with the strawberries. So those are my tips. Those are the tips that worked for me. That's how I shop for peaches. So those are the tips for peaches. And as far as a recipe, I don't know if anyone has any questions. This recipe here is made with peaches, raspberries. I put a little maple syrup in here and water, and I just blended it, and it's super easy and it's really, really delicious. And what you can do is you can make a bunch of it and put it in your refrigerator if you could have it for like a few days, and especially if you have guests over and you want to like share a fun drink, mocktail. That this is such a great alternative because it has such a fun flavor to it. If you don't want to really add in the maple syrup, you don't have to. But what I did is I used 2 large peaches, about a half a cup of raspberries, a tablespoon of maple syrup. But the recipe I'll leave below, and the one that comes in the recipe ebook this week, I think it has 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. So if you want it that sweet, you're welcome to do that. If not, you don't have to add that in. And then I used 2 cups of filtered water, and it's just so fun and refreshing. Just look at the color of that, and it smells so good, and it just is such a great thing about whole food plant-based foods is that you could just nourish your body with all these things. And I forgot to tell you all the amazing benefits of peaches. First of all, they are awesome for clear, glowing skin. These little guys are packed with so many antioxidants and nutrients. It has vitamin C, vitamin A. It also has beta carotene, which helps with protecting your skin from the sun. It's so good for digestion. The vitamin A and vitamin C is great for your skin, and having a healthy gut also is a clear indication of having clear, glowing skin. I know before I started eating whole food plant-based foods, my skin was just definitely kind of blotchy and I would have breakouts, but ever since eating whole foods and creating such a healthy microbiome, like by eating fruits and vegetables like this, that helps with your clear, glowing skin. They also have calcium and potassium. I do share on Wellness with Missy infographics of all like little plant-based sources for like vitamin C and vitamin A, and it's just so surprising how many whole food plant-based foods have so many nutrients in them that you can just nourish your body with. And peaches are definitely like a powerhouse food. So good, tastes so good. And the other thing too, it's like low on the calorie dense for eating, and so if you have a sweet tooth, having peaches is like a great thing to I guess if you have a sweet tooth craving, have some peaches. It will definitely help with that. And then back to my Fresca, the mocktail. I think this one is so fun and fresh, and I just wanted to show you. I was hoping that they didn't melt before I come here, but oh, they're a little melted. But I think also too, it is so fun. I have this ice tray, and they are actually pineapples, and I tried to have them not melt so I can share this with you. But even just picking up, I think these are on my Amazon store. If not, I will leave them in my stories or a link. But just, you can pick up all different ones for the summertime. But I just think it's so fun if you, just even if you're not having guests over and you're just want to have a refreshing drink for yourself, there's no reason that you have to wait to have guests and all that kind of stuff. You could just go and prepare and make this for yourself. It's super easy. It just has peaches and raspberries, a little maple syrup and water, blend it, and that's it. And you can make and use these cute little, it's a mold of like pineapple ice cubes, and you can just serve it and enjoy. I wish you guys were here so I could share it with you. But look, it's so fun and fresh, and it's just made from whole food plant-based foods, which I love, and it's just so amazing. That is one of the recipes that you look at. You will also, usually within the weekly Plant-Based Summer Recipe Club ebook recipes that you receive, I kind of make it a variety. So there is the drinks recipe in there. There is also, let me see, I think I have them here with you. There is always a, let's see, there's a salad recipe in there, and Oh yeah, and this week there is a watermelon pizza recipe with peaches, so you do not want to miss that. And there is the easy peach crumble, which is super easy to make and so delicious. There's something about baked fruit that is always so good. There's a peach and lentil salad. I know it sounds weird, but it's actually a very good flavor. It tastes really good. All of the recipe twos are super easy to make. And then there's this drink that I shared with you, and then also a toast with almond butter and peaches. So definitely join. There is a link in my bio. Also, you can join my channel, my plant-based lifestyle channel. I share a lot of recipes and inspiration there. So that is this week, which is all about peaches. I don't know if anyone has any questions. Even if you're watching this at a later time, I will save it to my profile. You're welcome to DM me anytime, any messages that you may have or questions about anything. And I am so excited. I'm so grateful for everyone who is joining in my Plant-Based Summer Recipe Club, and for joining me live, and for all the love that you share with me here on my Instagram. I really appreciate it so much. I'm so grateful. I just recently hit the 10,000 follower mark, which is so just fun and awesome, and I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful that you allow me to share my love of plant-based eating and wellness here with you guys. And I really hope that you find some form of inspiration and tips to incorporate into your own life and create healthy habits, and make these easy to make recipes, because I know when I first started eating plant-based, I really thought it was gonna be overwhelming and complicated. And over time, over the years, I realized that it's really so simple, and you will gain so many benefits from it. It is so good for you to eat whole foods, not only for your body, but your mental health and your sleeping and your skin and everything. It's just really amazing, and I'm really grateful that I could come here and share this with you guys. And before I go, I wanted to just share really quick. I know here in the States there is Father's Day on Sunday, and I wanted to just share a few of my favorite things that I have shared before on my stories or my live, and a few that are having sales and maybe an idea for Father's Day, because I think some of you know I used to own a bunch of clothing and accessory stores, and I just really always love to share gift ideas, because I used to buy from my stores, and that was one of my favorite aspects, along with so many things of having my stores. But I brought along a few that I will share with you. So one second. So you guys know how much that I love my Barucha nuts, and these guys are packed with so much plant-based protein, so many antioxidants, fiber, protein, so much good stuff. They're so healthy for you, and they're so great, and they're actually having a Father's Day sale to Sunday. And I believe that if you spend around $100, you get 15% off. I love their nuts so much. You can easily add them to your smoothie, to a salad, to a soup. You can eat them separate, but they are packed with so much. And Darren O'Lean is the founder of it. You guys know how much that I just love all of his insights about health and wellness, and these things are also on the lower end of calories per nut compared to other nuts. It is packed with proteins and amino acids and fiber and so much good stuff. They also do have a nut butter, so if you are gonna say buy these for your dad or your husband or someone, get the nut butter along with the nuts, because it is so delicious. You are gonna love it. And so they are definitely having a sale. There is a link in my bio that you can shop, and I'm so grateful for your support always with everything that I do. I greatly appreciate it so much. And then the next thing is the Nutter plant-based milk maker. They are also having a sale with 20% off of their variety bundle. They recently, I know on one of my lives a few weeks ago, I shared how they have the new packets of making nut milks that you can purchase with the Nutter machine. So they are offering 20% off of their bundle variety pack. There also is a link in my bio there, and I'll leave discount codes and stuff below here. But I have shared this so much. It is such a great idea, gift idea, because you can easily make plant-based milks in here. But which is so awesome is that the Nutter machine also, there's 3 different settings on here, so you can also make warm drinks, and in the winter time like hot and cozy ones, But even today's little fresca thing that I made, you can easily mix that in here. You could just put the peaches and the raspberries and the maple syrup and just blend it in here. So it really serves as like so many different purposes, but the best thing is that you can easily make plant-based milk with this Nutter machine, and I've been using it for probably almost 2 years now, and I absolutely love it. Super easy to use. Great gift idea. It is 20% off. I will leave it in my stories and a link below, and thank you again for using my link and my code. I really appreciate it. I'm grateful. And then the last thing always too is the herbal face food, the anti-aging serum that's made from 100% plants. I know that usually sometimes when we think of serums and face stuff that's just for women, but I know guys, you love this stuff too, and it is a great gift idea. It is the most potent antioxidant serum on the market. It is made from 100% plants, and I have been using this for probably like maybe almost 2 years, and I just can't get over how much that it really does. My skin has transformed from the inside out, and it's not just about like eating whole food plant-based foods, but also what you put on your skin, because it's your largest organ, and having products that are non-toxic and just made from plants. And this stuff is awesome. I'm using a level 3 and the Extreme X, but you can also, the Extreme Cure, start with just the level 1. And they also recently, in the last year, they came out with their C cream, which is awesome, unbelievable as well. And what is also cool is that the herbal face food stuff has the highest ORAC rating, which is the oxygen radical absorption capacity. So that actually means that like the antioxidants that are in here made from plants, because it's made from 100% plants, are doing the amazing work on your skin, and it's actually like healing and transforming on a cellular level. It is absolutely amazing. It is a great gift idea. So ladies, if you want to get that for your husband, he will be greatly appreciated, and you can try it out yourself too, because you will absolutely love it. And I have a 20% off code, Missy20. I'll also leave that up in my link, and also on my page I share like so much information about herbal face food, the Nutter machine, recipes that you can make, and also barucha nuts. So these are just a few of my favorite little gift ideas that maybe you can think about or get for Father's Day if you have someone on your list. And also all about the peaches from this week. Maybe actually even make this recipe. I know it's going to be super warm here on the East Coast for Father's Day, so this is a nice refreshing mocktail that you can make. But I just want to thank everyone so much for joining me today, and for coming to my live. I am grateful. I send lots of love and light, and I wish you all a happy and healthy one, and I will see you guys next week on my live. Bye everyone.